Hey,
Hello.
I am Gordon Freeman. It's me. I was here the whole time.
Yes.
That's why Half-Life 3 isn't out yet. I'm too lazy
Because
to
it
star in it.
It hasn't happened to him yet.
Yeah, it's still like I got a few tens of years to go before that can happen. Hey, yeah, we're here.
Yeah, we'll get some decks.
Yep.
We'll see how they play.
Our 3-0 deck for tonight is the Glove of Time Travel. It's got
A+
another Z-Force deck. We had a lot of Z-Force decks.
A lot of Z-Force representation.
They're doing well. They're doing real well.
Last in the alphabet, first in our hearts.
Yeah. It's got a library card too. Very odd combos tonight. We have 3 Sanctum decks, 2 Saurian decks. So we'll see how this goes.
Could be long games, could be short games.
Yeah. All right. So Fellini versus Wimpy Digger.
Wimpy.
Fellini. Yeah, more Sanctum will probably advance at least one of them.
There was a lot of Sanctum that made it into this round, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think Sanctum was very good at establishing a board that could bully other people. And then as we've played more decks that have had removal, the Sanctum has in turn been the ones being pushed around. Because outside Strange Ordination, the Amber generation in Sanctum is pretty lackluster.
It's gotta be like the Whelmable into Sanctum where it's just wholeheartedly murdering every time you take a Sanctum turn. That's what you want.
Or the HRH that has 2 Strange Ordinations, plus like several actions. The houses break down
so far, or in round 2. I did go ahead and create round 3, and I've added the advancing decks so far. So there's that.
Round 1.
There are 19 currently advancing, with 3 more pods to go. So
it's a pretty small tournament.
Yeah.
Normally it's like 28 or so.
Yeah.
Like it's in the high 20s.
First, all right. Yeah, this is pretty.
Oh, keep. This is not an auspicious start, but it's a 4-card hand. I do think that deck's probably capable of pushing this deck off the board.
Alright. I'll play Sensor Filer.
Okay. I am going to say Logos. I'll play Science. I'll play Science. I will play Old EGAD. I will play Eddie and Archive. And it's your turn. I will draw 5.
Play Shadows. I'll play Booby Trap. I'll play Cement Shoes. I'll play Cement Shoes. It's tied. Your turn.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm gonna play Youngest Bear. Play Lupo. I'll do 2 damage to the Sensor File. I'll give Lupo an Instrument Silence, even though he's already got Skirmish. And then I will play a Key Frog. And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Say Sanctum. I will play the Strange Ordination. play Bulwark, Staunch Knight. Imagine if Strange Ordination could just be played whenever and he didn't have to have the Tide.
Yeah.
Be pretty good. Good.
I imagine that might be a pretty good card. Okay, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to Reap with Youngest Bear, and that's going to let me Reap with Old Egad. I am going to have Lupo fight that Bulwark. I'll gain 1 for the fight. And then I'm going to assert dominance on Lupo. Now he's got triple skirmish for this fight. So he'll take out the other Bulwark. He strikes 3 times before the opponent gets to strike, and then I will Reap with the Keyforge, go to 6. And it's your turn, I will draw.
Forge. Alright, I'll say Saurian. Discard Berry Riches. I will Carpe Venum to exalt 2 enemy creatures. There and there. I will fight the Youngest Bear. Then I'll ostracize the Lupo. That's my turn.
I will Forge. I will say Saurian. I will play Physicus Felix and Paraguardian. I'll discard the Crushing Charge. And it's your turn.
Say Sanctum. Play Keyfrog. I will bring low, shifting battlefield, and heal or harm to I'll heal and gain 1.
Okay.
Your turn.
Sometimes paying that Amber Pip kind of hurts.
Yeah, but it's usually worth it.
It usually
in the long
is.
run.
All right,
just that Saurian can struggle sometimes to get that Amber.
Yeah.
Like I had to get kind of creative to even get the Amber there, right?
I'm gonna put my archives in my hand, and I'm gonna say Saurians for the turn. I am gonna Reap with Paraguardian. I will Exalt board. I am going to Spoils of Battle. I'll capture on the Physicus Felix, and then they'll both capture. And then I am going to use the old double duper and move to, with Decadence twice, move those onto Censor Philo. Physicus Felix will fight Censor Philo. And then I will ostracize the Staunch Knight. And it is your turn. I will draw.
That is play Secret Needle, Jack Guitar, Gas Pipes, Hobnobber.
Okay, I am gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play 2 binary mores. I am going to use Theory Conjecture to archive the top 2. And then I guess Old Egad will just Reap. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Say Shadows. I will bring in invisibility on Gas Pipes. So good. I'll fight the Paraguardian. And then I'll reap with the Jackie-Tar and blast the Paraguardian. I will ransack. Hobnobber. Reap. Beetle. There. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to reap with this binary moray.
Better to fight something else. Well, Jackie-Tar couldn't kill the Paraguardian. Oh yeah, I could have Jackie-Tar and Secret Needle it. Oh well, it's fine. I didn't do the math.
And then this binary moray is going to fight Hobnobber. I guess. Yeah, it's skirmish. Exclusive and skirmish. I will take 3 chains to raise the tide. Will ready my morays. I will submersive principle. I will reap with this binary moray, an archive. I will reap with old E. I could fight spikes. I'll just reap twice. Archive. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
I'll say Sanctum. I'll first or last purge the highest power creatures and play this Lord Golgotha. Your turn.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to Mollymock the Seeker Needle. I'll play Old Patty, and then I will Reaper Soul Patty. So I discard the bottom 3. Nope. Yes. Nope. I will say check with 6. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Sorry, I'll play a Venator Altum, Sensor Philo. Three chains worth. Probably not. I'll play Magistra Vita. I will exalt the Jackie-Tar and Reap. Do damage. I will play Spoils of Battle. Capture 1. And capture. Play Sauropod. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Your turn.
It's not many sauropods that advance past round
There's
1.
not. Might as well play them now.
Play them if you got them.
Maybe there's a good reason. It's there.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. Old Egad is going to fight Golgotha. I am going to mind over matter to put each creature into its owner's archives.
It does not have borrow.
And then I will play another old.
I guess the words right.
Yeah. Okay, I'll drop a change, shuffle, and draw 2. I'll say check with 7.
Now Forge.
Sauropod and Hornswoggle.
Yes, I will say Saurian and grab the archive. Vita, Sensor File, Venator, Quintina, Corson Octavia. Your turn.
I will forge. I will say Untamed. I'm going to play Ritual of Life. Play Youngest Bear. I'll put Instrument of Silence on Mollymock. Mollymock, right. Sensor Philo. And then old Patty will fight Shavita. And it is your turn.
You don't want a Cyberpod?
Nope. I will draw 4. I just put literally like I know you have 3 creatures in your hand from your archives, so
They Sanctum. Play Badge Magus, Golgotha, and I'll hammer around the Youngest Bear. Your turn.
okay. I am going to say Saurian, play Lapisaurus, play Paraguardian, I'll play Altruis Rostrum. I am going to Decadence the Mollymock to fight Badge Magus. I'll gain 1. And then I am going to Decadence again, and I'm not sure what. My Paraguardian to kill your Cornerstone Octavia. I suppose. Paraguardian will fight your Cornerstone Octavia. And it is your turn. I will 5.
Say Shadows. Play Brand. Gas Pipes, Whisper, Jack Guitar, Looter Pillage. You get one from the right. Your turn.
Brand, huh?
Just hanging out.
I guess I say Saurians. I'm gonna move the Amber from Paraguardian to Brend. I'll ostracize him. Lapisaurus will fight gas pipes. Paraguardian. Chills. I guess I don't do anything with Paraguardian. I don't really feel like putting 3 Amber onto the Paraguardian with him reaping. And it is your turn. I will draw.
I'll say Saurian. Exalt 2 enemy creatures. I will ostracize the Lapisaurus. So much purging in this game.
Yeah.
I will fight the Mollywop. I'll fight the Paraguardian.
Yes, I did use the Rostrum on Brent.
And I'll reap with Venator, yeah.
I moved the Amber from Paraguardian on before I decided to purge him.
Your turn. Oh geez.
I will. At some point, I will reveal the archive of this game.
Okay.
It will probably
be during the course of the game.
but it will not be during.
Jeez.
It will not be during the game. All right, I am gonna say Logos. I am gonna play Science and then Submersive Principle. Correct. I can choose to resolve the Submersive and then gain 1 for the Science. I will play Old Egad. I will play Eddie. Eddie is going to archive. Now, Old Egad, do I fight or do I reap? So dead. I'll reap with Old Egad. And it's your turn. We'll draw.
So shows. I will ransack. Purge his little egads. I'll play Secret Needle. I will reap with Jackatar, shoot Eddie for 1. Maybe it's worth just like taking the chance. And... Actually, I think it is. I'll take 3 chains and reap and shoot Eddie.
Well, it's back down to 6, but it was 3, 7. There were 7 cards in the archive.
And I'll reap with Whisper. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Saurian. I will play Spoils of Battle. I'll capture an old Egad, capture an old Egad. Going to Rostrum over to Jackie. I don't know whether I actually think I discard this crushing charge. I'll discard the crushing charge, and it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Okay, say Sanctum. I'll fight this oldie gad.
So
this one dies, this one gets worded, then the word gets fought off. Play Sir Bever. Play Hammergram. Play Healer Harm with the capture. Heal and gain 1. And your turn.
okay. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to use the Sorrow Pod to gain 3.
Okay.
Okay. I will play Keyfrog and then sack Keyfrog to pull back something.
Dang.
I have been looking for this Keyfrog
Jeez.
since I've had the Sorrow Pod, basically, on the reshuffle, because I was like, I can use the ritual and close the game out as long as I stay within the threatening range.
Stupid decks that cannot generate the last 2 or 3 amber.
They're the anti-closers.
So stupid. Yeah.
Keyfrog! Keyfrog has been very important in the games that we've played.
Yeah, archives.
Oh, sure they are. Oh, okay, they're all gone. It was Ritual of Balance, because he was already on 2 keys by the time I played it. Crushing Charge, an Assert Dominance, a Anomaly Exploiter, Pterodactyl number 1, Pterodactyl number 2, and a Crushing Charge. That was my archives. Yeah. That was a good game. Yeah, that was a good game between 2 decks that don't have it.
Yeah.
Like these I don't see these decks going the distance, but it's like the qualifier. It's like the play-in match for like March Madness or something like that. You're like, neither of these teams are gonna go the distance, but you're rooting for them.
No, I think it was they're both 2-1, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both 2-1. So it's 3-1.
I am on the Glove of
The Glove of Time Travel is our 3-0 deck, though. And 3-1 is respectable. We'll see how it ends up, but that deck looks very fun.
The Mind Over Matter, I think, bought me just enough time.
Yeah, I had to build back up. That deck was just all just play creatures and hope to use the board.
It's because Strange Ordination gives Sanctum decks like a false sense of burst, right?
Yeah,
you play
right.
Strange Ordination, you get like an early key, and you're like, all right. And then you spend the rest of the game trying to get through the deck so you can draw your Strange Ordination again.
The Ultras Rostrum was a beating, I felt like. It was
I
just
milled
so
it the
much.
first time through the deck. I managed to draw it back when I reshuffled Drid early.
And you got through the deck very fast. I only got through
Yeah,
mine.
the logo. Well, and
Toward the end there.
I archived a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
and then just left it in the archives.
You drew the good stuff again.
Yeah, I didn't think Pterodactyls were ever going to do anything in that game.
Yeah.
So. I was very worried that you would just use the Saurian board like 3 turns in a row and win the game, because I didn't have a good answer for it. So I was like, I need to kill
The
off.
problem is the Quintinas make that like not really doable.
Yeah.
Because you kind of have to trade them off if you want to just sit there and reap.
Right.
So it's like the wrong creature suite to do that with.
Oh, without Decadences or
Yeah, I didn't have Rostrum, no
Rostrums.
Decadence. Yeah, nothing like that.
I think those made the difference in the game.
Yeah, it was a lot of Amber Swing.
Also the Sauropod, but
The damn Sauropod.
ten. 11. I did it. Yeah. Let's call
That's
back Eureka in this deck now. What board wipes am I playing around? We got a Maelstrom over here. We do. Maelstrom's it though. 2 Think Twices. You can Think Twice the Maelstrom.
Yes.
Avenging Aura, better watch out for that.
That's good. Think twice. ASAP. Okay.
I think this is a mulligan. I had Phila, but I didn't have 2 creatures of any of the other houses. I think playing T1 Phila and then playing creature, draw. It's probably pretty good. I had 4 Sanctum cards, but it was only I would end up killing 26 months.
For that, thank you, Code Red.
Appreciate that, Code Red. I had a grand melee, which would have ended up killing the Phila, so I was not like a bunch of anti-synergy in my hand. Not quite enough synergies. May as well ship it back, see if we can draw something better.
Also, just like trying to get the library card early.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Library card in the opener is pretty good. It could be library card 5 cards from the other 2 houses.
Yeah.
Who cares, right?
Okay.
Still got her.
Play Word Sign in Product Reader. Go ahead.
Okay, I am going to say Starlance. I'll play Diplomatic Gung. I'll make Phila a Starlance creature. I'll draw. Phila will pick up the Z-Ray Blaster. And I'll have her absolutely hose down the Photic Raider. Dump 3 damage into the Hard Sun. I don't quite think it's worth anything there. It's your turn, I'll draw.
Say Sanctum. Play Bulwark. Play Seneschal.
I remember specifically that Seneschal.
And then play Orpheal. Seneschal is pretty good. 2 capture icons. Your turn.
I specifically remember that Seneschal. What kind of wacky stuff do I want to do this? Now, I'm afraid I'm getting too wacky. I will say Sanctum. I'll play Salvador and draw.
Or Farquaad. You just play well. This game is not for everyone. Your action is not the core drive of the narrative. Also, you've displayed this game is not for fans of Magic the Gathering. It is a completely differently driven CCG. You're not wrong.
Thank you for that, Lord Farquaad. I will play Urian. I will play Shifting Battlefield. I could have actually drawn an extra card. I could have Shifting Battlefield Phila first, and then played Urian and draw another card. And then I'll discard this Grand Melee before I use it and kill all the creatures that I have on the table. And it's your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll play Unfathomable. I'll play Fuguru, Netcaster, fight the Diplomatic Gun. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I will play Isotropic Core. I will play Phase Shift and put Light of the Archons onto Phila the Researcher. Make your own Voltron.
No, he had Assault. You're right. What did I kill with this?
Diplomatic.
Oh, yeah, he's just dead. You're right. Even better.
I'm going to put Static Charge on Bulwark. I will discard this information exchange since there's no information from exchange. Phil the researcher will fight Orpheol. Then I am gonna forgive or forget the phase shift and diplomatic gunk. And it is your turn. I will draw 6.
Right. Dead to stagger. I'll say Logos. I'll play Isotropic Core. I'll play Bill Jordan. Raise the Tide.
Have some tide action finally.
I will information exchange and then think twice the information exchange. Deal 2. Your turn. I capture 2.
Alright, I will put my archives into my hands, and I will say Star Alliance. Phila is going to pick up the Officer's Blaster. I will capture on to Salvador with its capture icon. I will play Diplomat Agung. I will choose Phila to become a Star Alliance creature until his turn. I will play Science Officer Kincan. And then Phila, do I reap or do I murder the Bilge Warden? I think I murder the Bilge Warden. She's got 3 armor, so the hazardous 1 and the 2 damage from that does not break through. And it is your turn. A draw. Will work. Shoots.
Play Sanctum. Play Sargassa. Play Grey Augur. I'll play Grey and Sargassa. This Phila is a prob. Fight the Agung and the Kincan. I don't even get the stupid gain 1 because the assault kills it.
Yeah.
I will trial by water.
So it resets the tide and nobody can.
Yeah, and I capture 1. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I will reap with Phila. And I am going to final analysis. She can't quite carry this board state by herself.
She almost did.
You got too many big things on the table there. I will play Armadrone, PI Sweven. Then I am going to phase shift a Light of the Archons onto Sweven. Imagine if I had invested all those resources into that. Brilliant. He just reaped and gained like 1 million. I will draw. Go ahead.
Play Unfathomable. Play Echo Pearl. I'll Maelstrom those 2. Play Tomwa and Guilt Spine.
Forge. I am am going to say Sanctum. I will play Gorm of Am. I will play Orpheon. I will Shifting Battlefield and capture one. And I will play the Corpulent Collector, who will capture that 4. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Play Logos. Play Mobius Scroll. Play Australia Seaboard. Play Bilgewater. Play Think Twice. I can get Maelstrom, or Trial by Water, or Think Twice. It's all terrible. I'm shooting against Trial by Water. Reset the tide again. Capture 1. Getting Think Twice to get the Trial by Water may have been the play there. Because, like, this deck is kind of light on actions.
Did you want to use anything? I've got a Gorm of Am. Do you want to use your Echo Pearl?
Oh, yeah. I also didn't get the right amount of chains. I didn't drop a chain last. I wasn't supposed to. I didn't draw a card. That's right. I was like, I cheated, but no, I did not.
Just final analysis. Right.
Yeah. I'll leave the Echo Pearl. Your turn. I didn't even cheat. Can't white knight me. I just thought I cheated for a second.
Am going to. We just assumed our natural stance was to play incorrectly.
Yeah.
I am going to say Logos. I'll play Sweven. I'll play Armadrone. I'll play this library card. Capture onto the Armadrone. I will Gorm. I'm actually torn between the Mobius Scroll and the Echo Pearl, but I think I get the Echo Pearl. Because I don't want you to have a chance to draw an extra card with like your Tomwa. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Pillars. 3 with Bill Jordan. Raise the Tide. Reap with Seaborg. Shoot the PI Sweven. Play Seaborg. Use the scroll. Your turn.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Kirker. I'll play Z-Force Agent. I'll give Z-Force Agent a Z-Wave emitter. And I will play a Cheetah. It is your turn. I will draw 4. I'm in the play creatures slowly onto the table phase of the game.
Say Sanctum, Field Archive. I will Hammergram the Collector. Play Orpheon, Lands Chosen. Play Light Everlasting. Reeve. I'll get Orpheon, just because it's the mat. I'll play Alms Master. And that's it.
Okay, start of my turn, the Z-Force Agent is going to be warded. I am going to say Star Alliance for the turn. I'll give the Z-Force Agent the Z particle tracker. Z Force agent will kill the Alms Master. Oh, actually, because of the damn isotropic core.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess it's still gotta fight the Alms Master. So, fight, I gain 2. I'll see if either of these are upgrades. I knew it was there. I will put this Amber Vac onto the Z-Force agent. He gets shot first, so Hazardous 4 is not actually, you can't even fight into it, so alright, I'll play the Amber Vac here. I'll capture onto Kirker. I get to raise the tide. Pardon me.
What's happening? I think the Cook Zero caused the problem.
Cheetah is going to fight Tom 1. Because I do not want you to draw 1,000 million cards for free. And then Seaborgs, man.
Start blasting.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Get some of this dumb stuff off. I'll fight that Seaborg. That way you can only kill one of them. And it's your turn. I'll draw one. Go ahead. You forge.
Oh, you do have hazardous one.
Oh, damn it. Orpheon then. Put your Seaborg back on the table. I was Orpheol. Orpheon can hit.
Alright, so look, a display movie scroll. Reap with Bill Jordan. I forged it. Raise the tide. Blast. Z-Force. Blast. Kirker. With static charge. Play Seaborg. My Seaborgs will blot out the sun.
But they appear to be doing. Okay. I am going to play Salvador. I am going to play Orpheol. Orpheon is going to fight Bill Jordan. We'll take 2.
Oh, he has armor, right?
Yeah, he's got 3 armor. And he lost 2 of it to the static charge. I am gonna heal or harm Salvador into a Seaborg. I will grand melee. I get to capture one, so I'll capture this. That's yours. This is mine. Okay, and it is your turn. I will shuffle and draw 4. stupid asymmetric warfare that's going on right now.
Alright, I'll say Unfathomable. I'll play Hookmaster, Netcaster. I will Wrath of Ruin to return those to your hand.
To return
2 creatures.
Okay.
To their hand. I mean hands. Capture. Then I'll Brain Drain. I'll put this on top. There, your turn.
I'll say Sanctum. I'll play these idiots. Orpheal will fight the Guilt Spine. It's your turn. I'll draw 2. I was hoping to draw like 4 Logos cards there, or draw like 3 Logos cards there to fight through the Brain Drain. I even went through the effort of killing off my Logos creature that was on the table the previous turn, so I had a better chance to draw more Logos cards. The thing that's making me frustrated this game is that I'm having to fight Justin's creatures to kill them, and Justin can just reap with his.
Alright, play Sanctum. I'm gonna play Dry the River, so each creature gains while the tide is low, each creature cannot reap. I will play Alms Master here. Seneschal Sargasso. Avenging Aura. And your turn. The greatest grand melee of all time.
Yeah, I wish I had it. Okay, I am gonna say Logos, so I'm gonna pop the library card. I am going to play Armadrone, draw. I will play Hide and draw. I'll play Vellum and draw, and you are take your turn. Jesus Christ. I need it. My out that game was drawing into a streak of Logos cards there.
I say Logos. I will Reap with Seaborg. Shoot Vellum.
Yeah.
Reap with Seaborg. Shoot. Play the Captain. Think twice the Avenging Aura. Use the scroll. And check a 6.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I am going to Shifting Battlefield Orion. I will Shifting Battlefield the Armadrone. My next favorite thing about this game is how none of my creatures at this point fight into Justin's creatures effectively. This smug asshole's been alive since turn like 15, or he's been alive for like 15 turns.
Yeah.
I am I'm gonna heal my hide and gain 1. And then I think I can do this turn better. Orpheon. So I'm gonna shifting battlefield onto the Salvador. I'm not gonna heal or harm hide. Orpheon is gonna fight Alms Master. Urion's gonna fight Alms Master. Zalvador is going to specifically kill that Seaborg, and then I'm going to heal or harm mine and Zalvador. Okay, go ahead. I will draw 3.
I'll say...
I felt like we had a close game until I shuffled and went through my deck again.
I'll say Unfathomable. I'm going to fight the Armadrone with Hookmaster. 2 lose 2. I will play Fuguru. Sign in Tamwa. Slaughter Raider. Oh. Your turn. Oh no, I'm gonna discard the Maelstrom. Okay, I don't need that Maelstrom. Until I do need it.
Well, did you notice how my library card this game was an artifact that said action, purge this artifact from the game? Did you notice that part? So the library card didn't do anything.
Hey, Orpheon's supposed to be alive?
When you fought the Alms Master, I guess he would have been alive. I had resigned all those idiot creatures to being dead.
Just 2 on him?
Yeah. He took 5. He's got 3 armor.
Yeah. Did he have an Amber on him?
No.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll say Logos, and I am going to take 3 chains and raise the tide. I will Reap with Hide, draw 1, and then I am going to Final Analysis to draw 3. And I lose because I didn't hit my information exchange. That was like the only out that I had. I guess I could phase shift into some for control. I don't even... That game was miserable. The game was fine, and then it became miserable. I got like Unfathomable a little bit, and then just like tilted. There were a lot of turns where I thought you could just use your board, and I would just lose to whatever you were doing on the board. Like, I think you could have honestly like started Tomwawing on like turn. Whenever you had the Tomwa, Gilt Spine, Echo Pearl originally, you could have just like drawn 3 cards a turn with Unfathomable, and I would have been completely buried.
All right, there you go. I don't remember why I didn't. I think it's just because I had so many other cards. It was like those 2 Unfathomable cards, and then I had like 5 or whatever of Sanctum,
yeah.
So I just tend to not want to use the board when it's 2 things versus a bunch of stuff in hand, even if it may be the right answer.
Well, yeah. I mean, in that case, you're like drawing 3 extra cards, right?
Yeah.
So it's one of those where
you build up to the next turn.
If you take 2 or 3 turns and you're not, and you're drawing 3 cards, and even if you don't draw any Unfathomable, it's like when they finally deal with what's on the board, you're like, okay, well, here's 17 Sanctum cards, and you know that could ride the game out. Now, based off of the draw order in the deck, the Unfathomable, I don't think you had any backup coming.
Yeah,
because you drew all the Unfathomable.
Because
when you started playing the Unfathomable towards the end of that game, that's when I started losing my ass and my shit. So the yeah, like that part, like I was like just getting completely hammered by like my inability to do anything in that game, and the Unfathomable just put it away. I was like making slow progress with like Sanctum and stuff like that, but our creatures were like the same size, and then the isotropic core meant my guys that were slightly bigger died, which sucked. Because I was like pretty close, I think, to having the Z-Force run Riot on the table, but the isotropic core meant that the ward went away.
Not there, yeah. Okay.
Santa's garbage. How did I lose this deck?
We don't even know who's going first.
How did I even lose this deck?
The deck seems pretty garbage on paper, at least.
The Doctor of Mapledale.
Yeah.
It's just there's a lot of cards that are all situational, right? Who won that roll?
You did.
Three, 6, 7.
You've only got that, right?
6. I will play Fugru. Go ahead.
Play Untamed. Play Mollymock. Lymph. Instrument of Silence. Lymph. And then assert dominance. Kill. And buff himself. Your turn.
Sanctum. Go ahead. This is gonna be one of those games.
I'll say Saurian, I'll Crushing Charge, and discard a Crushing Charge. Your turn.
Say Unfallible.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Keyforge. I will fight the Tamwa. I will
get one.
Get 2 power. Mollymock will fight the Netcaster. Your turn.
I am going to say Logos. I'll discard this Think twice because this is the first action I've drawn. I'll play Isotropic Core. I'll play Bilge Warden and Raise the Tide, and I'll play Seaborg. And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Say Saurian. I will ostracize the Seaborg. Play Spoils of Battle. And
I am gonna say Sanctum. I will play Seneschal. Capture that. I will play Alms Master. I will play Trial by Water. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
So Logos, I will play Ol Egad, play Science, play Theory or Conjecture. Grab top 2. Okay, your turn.
I am going to say Unfathomable. I'm gonna play Echo Pearl. I am going to have the hard sign in kill the key frog. I'm trying to. I think kill the key frog. The shenanigans to occur. Then I'm going to play Wrath or Ruin to bounce the Flumph and the old Egad. I capture one. I'll just capture to balance master. And it is your turn. I will draw two.
I'll say Saurian. Lapsaurus, Physicus, Felix, Pterodactyl, Decadence. To there. And your turn.
I am going to say Logos. I will play the Bilge Warden. I am going to play Captain Creasage. I am going to static charge on Lapisaurus. This Bilge Warden does nothing. And I will draw three.
I'll say Logos, pick up the archive. Mind over matter. This is a card we haven't seen much of. Oh, it is a rare, okay.
Yeah, I think we only had like maybe one of them in Disputations. We didn't have many.
I'll play the science first.
Sure.
I'll play Binary Moray, Old Egad, and
I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Dry the River. I'll play Orpheol. I will Hammergram the Binary Moray. And it is your turn up.
alright, I'll say Untamed, pick up the I will Mollymock the Dry the River. I'll play this youngest bear first.
Okay.
Then Mollymock. Then Old Patty, then Flumph. And I'll Reaper So with the youngest bear. The Reap with the Moray. That's it.
I am going to say Unfathomable. I am going to Maelstrom. And then I'm going to play Guiltspine, Netcaster, and Photic Raider. And I'll drop a chain and draw two. It's your turn.
Rostrum, Lapisaurus, Physics Fearless, Pterodactyl. Pterodactyl over. Your turn.
I will put my I am gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Orpheal and Sargasso. It's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 2.
Santan. Play Youngest Bear, Old Patty, Mollymock the Echo Pearl, the Flink.
I am going to put my archives into my hand. Say Sanctum. I am going to think twice the Maelstrom. I will information exchange. I'm gonna play Bilge Warden, so flippity floppity. Seaborg, Creasage. We'll drop a chain and draw 1.
Logos. Exploiter, Old Egad, Moray. Go ahead.
I am going to say Logos.
Hey, Storm.
Hey, what's up? Captain Creasage is going to fight Binary Moray. Bilge Warden will reap. This Bilge Warden will reap to flip-flop the tide. Which taps the Moray. And then Seaborg will reap and shoot the Moray, and then Seaborg will reap and shoot the Moray. And it is your turn. I'll drop a chain and say check with 8.
Play the stuff. Go ahead.
I will forge. I will say Logos. I'm going to reap with the Bilge Warden, which is going to raise the tide, and then reap with the Bilge Warden, which will raise the tide. Well, lower the tide, then raise the tide. Seaborg is going to shoot Moray. Seaborg is going to kill Youngest Bear. Captain Creasage will fight Old Patty. Argument for me to just reap with Creasage there. But yeah, it's your turn. I'll draw 1.
No, play the stuff. Love the core. You can Ritual of Life. Looks like a Ritual of Life, Old Egad. To play Old Patty. Your turn.
They're warded, right?
Yeah, these two.
I will forge. The return of the Midnight Mower.
Did you mow yesterday?
Could be different. It could be different mowers. We could have a rash. We could have a rash of Midnight Mowers. Do I just keep using my stuff that's working, or do I turn to develop? I think I take a turn to develop. I'll say Sanctum, Alms Master, Sargasso. I will capture onto the seaboard. Actually, I'll just capture on the Sargasso. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Play Lapsaurus. Play Felix. Play Dactyls. Play Decadence. Ooh. Fight the Alms Master.
You have to exalt.
Exalt, then in Rostrum. There you go. Alright, your turn.
I am going to say Unfathomable. I am going to play Horrid Sinon, Photic Raider, capture onto the Sinon. I'll play 2 Guildspine Nightcasters and Brain Drain you. I'll put the Lupo.
I better draw 1,000 extra cards a game through my deck.
And it's your turn. I will draw, shuffle and draw. I drew no cards for 3 turns in a row.
Yeah,
and I went through the deck before you did because of the Maelstroms, the relentless Maelstroming.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. It's like worse than a Worlds Collide board, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'll say Saurian. It's done. I'm gonna need these pterodactyls, I feel like. The Paraguardian. Fight a Guildspine Netcaster. Fight a Guildspine Netcaster. Before those destroy me. Rostrum. I think I care. Actually, I'll move this one to there. I'm done.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Dry the River. I'll play Orpheol. I will play Avenging Aura.
Great.
I will play Light Everlasting. There's Sanctum creatures that are dead. And then the Sargassas are both just gonna an argument for me to kill a pterodactyl. That may be more correct. Yeah, I'll kill 2 pterodactyls since they just. Sorry, I'll kill a pterodactyl. Okay. Yeah, they'll both attack in the same pterodactyl because the pterodactyls just tear a hole. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Fantastic. Play your Ritual of Balance. I'll Lupo this Bill Jordan. I'll fight the Seaborg. Limok. I will Ritual of Life. Destroy a friendly creature. So I actually have to fully destroy the creature, I believe. If you do,
yeah,
So if the ward does not stop that, I'll destroy this Physics Felix to get them all back. And I'll play that to destroy the Dry the River. Fight or fuel. Patty's gonna get big. Fight the Bilge Warden. Patty will fight the Seaborg. I'm done.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Alms Master. I am going to hammer grab the Pterodactyl. I am gonna fight Lupo. I am to fight the Mollymawk. Yeah, it's your turn, I'll draw two.
I feel like so much this set, one player just has to fight, or both players even, which makes the games insanely long because no one's either making for momentum. I haven't even forged a key this game. I mean, geez. I will say, sorry again.
Well, I managed to forge the keys in like the window I had to be disturbed.
Yeah.
Right?
It's on the Pterodactyl. I will Decadence the Pterodactyl into the Alms Master. A Rostrum. I'll Reap with Lapisaurus and Guardian. I'll discard Crushing Shark. Your turn. Deck with 6.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Mobius Scroll and Static Charge. I'll capture onto. And it is your turn. I will draw two.
Stay Untamed.
Use Static Charge.
I will fight Alms Master. Keep it alive eventually. Keep pumping him with power. I will
keep pumping him full of experimental cocktail drugs.
like Keyfrog. Use the Ritual of Life. Blow up Keyfrog. Forge a key. Get back Mollymawk. I think.
If I use my artifacts,
I care about that.
That would be
I
nice.
might not care about that right now. Get back Lupo.
Stop growling. Like a jerk.
I'll blow up the Fog Raider. Lupo. I'll reap with the youngest bear. Reap with old Patty. I am done. Oh, you get one card? Oh, yeah. I was thinking you was all or nothing. Goodbye, science.
Go. Slam. This order.
Okay. The Dactyl's last ride. Or not. Second to last ride. Say, sorry, I'm gonna. Yeah, Reap a Fairy Guardian. Exalt to Ward. Fight the Netcast. Fight the Hookmaster. Oh, I was a rostrum that, and then yeah.
Sure.
This is why I did that. Alright, I'm done.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Great Augur. I am going to fight the youngest bear. We'll gain one. I will trial by water. I'll capture onto the Gray Augur. And say check with 6. It's your turn.
I'll use the ritual
Stack charge first.
balance. Steal one. Use the ritual. Oh, not yet. I will fight the Seneschal. I'll get big. I'll fight the Great Augur. Ritual of Life. Go back, Mollynock. Pull up the Mobile Scroll. What's up, Yolker?
Hey there.
Your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna information exchange for 2. I'll think twice to information exchange. I am gonna think twice. It's Avenging Aura. Like Captain Creasage. It's your turn. I'll say check with 10 and draw.
Say logos. Play Moray. Play Eddie. Archive. Play Oligad, play Moray. Take 3 chains. Raise the tide. Oh, submersive principle.
I should have. If I think twice, the trial there. I win.
Yeah.
That was a misplay on my part. I should have just think twice the trial. I forgot. I was like, I could play around submersive by. I forgot about the Morays. That you still had the Morays, right? That's my mistake.
Your turn.
Yeah. If I think twice, I knew this was very important to stopping you on the Sanctum turn. I knew I was forcing you into the Ritual Balance, so that way I could information exchange and hit you with that, with the think twice. Okay, I am going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to play Fugaru. I'm going to play Echo Pearl. I am going to Brain Drain. I will put the Ostracize on top. And it is your turn. I will say check with 6, and I will draw and then shuffle and draw 2 more.
Alright, untamed. Instrument. Ritual. Jonas Bear. Fight the Captain. Fight Fugaru. Reap. Ritual of Life. Keyforge.
I hope everybody enjoyed watching this game, because this game was a pain in the dick to play.
It was the worst game. Your turn.
Echo Pearl at Binary Moray. Your turn. I will draw 3.
Forge.
I should have just won the game on when I had the chance to win the game. I forgot. I knew I had backed you into like a huge logos turn, but
Fight the Bulwark. Fight. Well, Reap. Reap.
Yeah.
Reap. Keyforge. Yeah.
It was a really good game, but I'm just mad at my misplay, right? No, I was at 2 keys and a bunch of amber, and I was like, Justin's won this game because I thought twice my Maelstrom away. And the only way I had no board wipe at that point, right? I had no out to those big draws, so I had to like try to assemble that other late game plan. And if I just trial by water there, I can win. But I wanted to get like the Avenging Aura out of the deck in case the game went on. That was too cute of a play. Ugh. Next game, please.
All right.
Hey, we have so many games.
Only 1 hour.
We have so many games to play.
Yeah. One actual.
These
hour.
are the games. It's from the outside. It's so from an outside perspective, you're like, wow, these games are good. But when you're in the game, you're like, this is torture. This is like, this game is pure agony.
I don't feel like I won the game. It was just miserable. The mid game was awful. I'll tell you that. For me, at least. Very cute games.
I would need an exact time breakdown of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the game to tell you at which points I was having fun.
When you had logos guys on the board.
Yeah, when I was going to use my logos creatures, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
When I was forging keys, that was fun. But then I spent the rest of the game. I could have like I could have generated a ton of amber with those seneschals, but as long as they were on the table, you could just capture it. And I had no way to kill your creatures, which meant that captured amber was just there forever. Plus, you had to roster them.
Right.
So, like, me letting you capture amber with those seneschals was game ending. So I had to make sure that I never generated too much amber while they were in play, because you would just capture all of it and then suddenly it's now your amber.
I will say the Wimpy Digger will just kind of hangs in there. Like,
yeah, it doesn't go away.
It did not go away, even though it was down real hard.
Ritual of Life is an incredible card in that deck.
Yeah,
for a lot of reasons.
It's really good. The Mollymog blew up so many artifacts. The one Mollymog.
If I get to use artifacts that game, I'm probably in a way better shape, right?
Yeah.
Like you would have had a hard time reaping ever for the most part of the you know.
Okay, I'm good. I'll play as Gorma Bomb.
Okay, I'm going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Magistrate Vita, Censor Philo. I will Spoils of Battle. And turn up.
Play logos. Information Exchange. Play Vellum. Play Library card.
I am going to say Shadows. I'll play Brand, Whisper, Jackie Tar. And it's your turn. I will draw.
Play Starlance. Play Z-Force. Play Officer's Blaster. Play Z-Wave Emitter. It's gonna get whispered. I guess I'll play this on something else then. I'll put this Z-Ray Blaster on the Vellum. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Saurian. I will play Bury Riches to raise the tide. I am going to Reap with Magistrate Vita. I will Exalt Jackie Tar to Reap with Jackie Tar. 6 to Vellum. And then I'm going to ostracize the Z-Force. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the...
Yeah,
losing my cool on stream. I'm not sorry for that. Swearing. I'm not sorry for that. I'll Reap with Censor Photo. And it's your turn. Killing Z-Force agent and his henchman in cold blood before he got to do anything sweet on stream. That I apologize for.
Play King and Amber back. Go.
I will say Saurian. I am going to play Censor Philo. I'll Carpe Venum to Exalt Kincan. I'm going to Reap with Censor Philo. Reap with Magistrate Vita to Exalt Jackie Tar and Reap and shoot Kincan. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6. I will draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll use a library card. I'll play Phil the Researcher and draw. I'll play Hide and draw for the library card and draw for Phila. I will Final Analysis.
Steal 3.
Yep. I'll draw 2.
I draw 6.
Yep. Play Swevin, draw. Alright, I'm done. Keyforge.
I will do this thing. I'll say Sanctum, Staunch Knight, Badge Magus, Bulwark, Bring Glow, Strange Ordination.
Did I draw 3 total for file analysis? I think I did.
Hammergram, PS1. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 7.
7 again?
Yeah, well, Strange Ordination, man.
I'll play Orpheon. Battlefield. Capture 1. Play Corpulent Collector to capture 6. Play Grand Melee.
It's the last thing. Creature.
Grand Melee. Go ahead.
I am going to say Shadows. I'll play Gas Pipes. I'll play Ring of Invisibility on Gas Pipes. I invented this combo just now. I will Cement Shoes the Corpulent Collector. Then I will loot or pillage to steal 1. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Play Salvador. Play Shifting Battlefield on Salvador. Reap with Orpheon. Yes. Healer Harm. White Badge Magus. Your turn.
I forge.
It's a shame. This deck is so cool. Doing Voltron stuff, but it's getting completely trashed.
I will say Saurian. Quintina, Conus and Octavia, Altum. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Starlands.
You do Forge.
Cheetah. Play. Lay the Archons, and Z Particle Tracker on Salvador. Your turn.
Salvador is a what? No,
I don't know, man. Can't do that kind of math. He's
okay. So he's
plus 6 plus 6.
okay. So he's a 10-8.
Yeah.
I will say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Bulwark. I'm gonna Shifting Battlefield Bulwark to here. Capture. I'll play Gold Gotha. Staunch Knight is going to attack Salvador for 10.
Okay.
6, and then Assault 4. So Assault 4 first, then 6. So that'll put 2 damage into him. And then this Bulwark will a fight for 4, Assault 4. I guess I'll keep the Gotha side. Okay. Yeah, it's your turn.
Logos. Phase shift. A gung. Make Cheetah logos. I'll play Armadrone. I'll play Static Charge. Play Cheetah will reap and Exalt White. It's not ideal.
Yeah.
Forgive or forget.
The problem with the Voltron decks in round 2 is I don't know what they do when they're behind.
That's the problem. Yes, you're right.
In round 1, you could win 2 games by being ahead, but like the decks in round 2 actually have ways to catch up, or are faster in general than like a Voltron of big creature. Corpulent Collector.
I feel like that's my out.
Yeah. The one thing you can do. The deck had heal or harm, then that'd be sweet.
It does have healer arm.
Yeah, that is sweet.
That's like okay.
Yeah,
it's not amazing. Sure, I'm done. Or I guess I could slam. I'll slam into there because then the Static Charge will kill.
Yeah, start my turn.
Yeah, Final Analysis is just I could do that. I was thinking about getting that back. I mean, like that's kind of an out for me, right? But like
it draws.
I give him this Amber back, and he gets a million cards, and it's not really gonna do it.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows, Secret Needle, Ransack for one. It's just disappointing Ransacks tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was gonna lose the game if I didn't play it, and I was hoping to. I needed to draw the logos there.
I had 5 Sanctum cards. I only got 1 extra Sanctum card. I drew a bunch of Shadows and Saurian cards, so the Final Analysis was about even there.
I was absolutely losing to the board, so
you're right. I am going to booby trap a gung. We'll play a hobnobber. The gas pipes will fight on assault 2 and then skirmish. And 1 goes on first. And that is my turn.
Is it?
Okay, that game made up by being a little bit faster than the other ones.
Too bad. Love of time travel.
Yeah, let's get a great name. It's already gone though.
On Wimpy, you're on the glove. Wimpy is 2-0.
Yeah. Time Traveler would be dope.
Keyforge key ended. Yeah, that's her up. Oh, yeah, I was gonna look at standings. What's even happening in this pod? Yes, Wimpy is 2-0, Doctor is 1-0, Fellini is 1-0, Glove is 0-2. So the last match will be the win and in match.
This is the redemption arc for the Glove of Time Travel.
Yeah.
Or we'll see if it joins the pile of 3-0-03 decks.
There's just so many. There's like one every stream.
Yeah. This set, it's like, I don't even know. Would sealed DT be fun? I'm not positive. I've played a lot of DT decks versus a lot of other DT decks.
Not that many fun games.
And while there's some highlights, a lot of games that just turn one-sided.
4. And that's milk.
Double key.
Mass Mutation for sealed. Yeah, we never got to play Mass Mutation sealed, so I think it'd be alright. Anyways, obviously the best one.
Yeah, I would have loved to have played some IRL Mass Mutations. I'm not convinced it would have been the greatest sealed set of all time either, but the power level of decks would be pretty high. I think we had plenty of one-sided games in Mass Mutations as well.
Yeah, I believe so. Okay. Logos. Mores, Eddie, Archive. Your turn.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to Reap of Vellum and archive a card. I'm going to Final Analysis that garbage off the table where you clearly didn't shuffle it from the end of last game, and I'll draw a card. And then I will play Hide. I wanted to do Hide Vellum stuff, but More Eddie, like, please no. I will draw 2. Go ahead.
Say Logos, I'll play Science. I will Submersive Principle. Then gain 1. I'll play Anomaly Exploiter. I'll Theory or Conjecture. And Archive the top 2. And I gain 1 for that. Label again. Treasure.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Gorm of Om, Urian, Orpheal, Salvador, Shifting Battlefield, Salvador. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Say sorry, I picked the Archive. Ostracize the Hide. Gone. I'll play Pterodactyl, Felix. And a Crushing Charge.
Super Boo.
And Decadence. I'll just do this. Your turn.
I am going to say Logos. I'll play Isotropic Core. I will play Armadrone. I am going to Phase Shift General Zalvin. And it's your turn. I'll draw.
Stands aimed. Mollymock the Gorm. Play Ritual. Play.
I considered using the Gorm the previous turn, which is why the Mollymock is like a really eye roll moment for me. But I knew that deck has the Ritual of Life, and the Ritual of Life just means he just has whichever creature he wants whenever he wants during the game. So I was going to hold it for a little bit.
I'll start Dominance the Pterodactyl onto the Armadrone. Doesn't really matter. And then it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to say you would take 1 because
that was the word.
Nope, you will take 1 because the Isotropic Core will hazardous 1.
That was the word.
Right? Oh yeah. Sorry. But the Assert Dominance gives the skirmish. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Kincan, and then Kincan is out for blood. I am going to put Light of the Archons Z-Ray Blaster, and the Officer's Blaster.
You gotta get big.
And it is your turn. I will draw. Go ahead.
Alright, say Untamed. Play Keyforge. Play Ritual of Life. Reap. Reap. To reap. Reap. To reap. And your turn.
Okay. I am there's some dead draws in this deck. I am going to say Logos. I will play Phila. I will information exchange to steal one. I will forgive or forget. Archive. Phase shift. Can't get both. Final analysis and Gorm of Om. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Untamed. Use the ritual. Reap with Mollymawk. Reap with Youngest Bear. To reap with Felix. Reap with the Youngest Bear. To reap with the Dactyl. Reap with Keyfrog. Use Ritual of Life. Pull up Keyfrog. Forge a key. Return. City. Play Lupo, shoot Villa. Play Old Patty, play Flumph. Your turn.
I will say Star Alliance. I am going to play Diplomatic Gung and choose Salvador. I'll play Ambervac onto Kincan. I'll capture onto Kincan. I raise the tide. Salvador will fight Lupo. And then Kincan will attack the Mollymawk. And it is your turn. I will draw two.
I'll say Untamed. I'll reap with Flumph. I will use the Ritual of Life to get back Lupo. Play Lupo to blow up a gun. I'll reap with the Youngest Bear. Reap with the Dactyl. I'll reap with Old Patty. Read the bottom card. Lapisaurus. Play that. Your turn.
Start of the turn, Kincan captures two. I am going to say Sanctum. I will shifting battlefield. Kincan will capture one. I'll actually steal one with Kincan as well. I have no Sanctum cards in play currently. I will pick up the archive. No. Yeah, I'll pick up the archives. Play Gormavom. I will play Orpheon. I will discard a grand melee. Discard a grand melee. These have been in my hand. I've had 2 chains in my hand for like 8 turns. While you're just like using all of these untamed creatures that are right next to each other. And like my Kincan is the only way that I win this game, I think, is if he does enough work by himself, right? And then I am going to heal or harm Kincan into the Pterodactyl. Yeah, Pterodactyl.
Is he big enough to kill?
He is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12. Yeah. Yes, 5, 9.
And it's 4 armor, so
13, 14. He's 14, 4. Okay. Your turn. I'll say check with 8. I will draw 4.
Theologos will not only exploit Incan.
Oh. I tried.
Mobius Scroll. Play Eddie. Holy God. Discard Science and Mind Over Matter. Here's your
Forge for 7. The DT decks that are good in this game just completely exert their will over the game, right? How long did it take for me to deal with your idiot Untamed board, and you're like, okay, I'll make you Forge for 7 now. Because this entire time I've been sculpting the...
I haven't forged yet. I haven't forged the second key yet.
This entire time I'm sculpting the hand for after you deal with the problems that I've given you. I'm going to play Z-Force Agent. I will play Kirker. I will play Cheetah. I will put a Particle Tracker on the Z-Force Agent. I'll Gorm the Ritual of Life so I don't lose to it. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. Go ahead. And it's like the whole game, I know I'm losing to the board, and I know the other thing is coming, but I can't do anything about his hand. I have to like somehow pray that his hand is dead, even though I've watched him put the Eddy back in his hand.
Good archive. Play Saurian. Rostrum. Play Dactyl. Paraguardian. Decadence. Reap. I'll play Spoils of Battle. Then there. I will Reap. I'll fight Kirker with this guy. Your turn.
I will say Logos, and I will Final Analysis. Draw this. Shuffle, draw 3 more. These are all dead.
Okay. Get those. Draw 7. I draw my 4. Draw 4, draw 7.
I will play PI Sweven and a library card. And then I will ditch the static charge, I guess. And it's your turn.
Sorry. I'll ostracize the Sweven. I will Pulls Battle. I'll discard deck notes.
I'm gonna say Sanctum, discard Grand Melee, play Corpulent Collector and Orpheol. It's your turn.
Sailors, play Science, play Submersive Principle. Lose the 1, I gain 1. Exploit. Play Mores.
Could you stop drawing those in pairs?
Play, you draw, I did draw like a million cards. Play all you get.
But you
use Mobius Scroll.
But you've drawn them in pairs. I mean, the game is lost. Like, I've lost this game. You're at 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I guess. No, that's it. I got it.
Their Mores are just pack animals. Come together. This deck artifacts are definitely its strengths, for sure.
Yeah. It provides the much needed consistency to the deck. Because being able to eddy, I mean, there's a lot of like, the Ritual of Life
is insane.
It's crazy
so
in that deck.
Yeah. Well, the Key Frog and the Mollymawk and
the eddy.
Yeah, it's really good.
And honestly, the old EGADs, because you can like blow up the old EGAD strategically to ward stuff to go get something else that you want. Like there's,
and the words do a lot of work in this set too.
Yeah.
Because they're hard to come by.
Yeah, you have to go to work your ass off to get them. So Fellini. This game is going to be a million years.
It may be. It may be. Wimpy is 3-0. Okay. One bet.
It's like I knew the game was over when you took the same turn 3 turns in a row.
Yeah.
I was like, this game is over, but for the sake of the stream, I'll play it. But man, it's amazing how bad Final Analysis has been in the second round.
Yeah.
Right?
You're giving your opponent like that many more quality cards. 25 months. Thanks for streams every week. Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, because it's like the decks are better this round,
yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well, I'll kill a bunch of stuff, but I'll let my opponent draw 6, and like the Logos deck is like 6 extra cards. Okay, Guess I'll have an insane turn. He played like a low value Martian Generosity for me. Man, that's not far off. Like, in the middle of the game, this hand would be nuts. The Bring Glow followed by the Bury Riches. You could do some insane stuff, but like T1 Ransack,
yeah.
Like, I don't. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I do like the shadows in that deck, though.
Shadows in this deck does a lot of work.
I think Shadows is a bit underrepresented in our finals right now.
I don't think we opened that many Shadows decks total. I'd have to go back and see. I know Saurian.
It was not the lowest. We opened the most Saurian.
Saurian by a wide
margin.
A
lot, yeah.
It wasn't Worlds Collide disc levels, but
we opened a lot of Worlds Collide Saurian too.
Yeah,
it was like a lot. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any good like Honors Keysis deck. I think we have one Honors Keysis deck where we've hit it, and no real good Data Forge decks for Final Analysis. We've hit it like one or two Data Forges, I believe. Not right? No, I don't think I have.
You haven't drawn a hand?
I don't think so.
I already mulliganed.
I don't remember drawing a hand.
Just been sitting over there
Am I
shuffling.
insane? Yeah, I guess so.
I'll play Quintina. Go ahead. Draw one.
I'll play Bookmaster, Netcaster. We go with a lot of ruins.
I am going to say Sarian. I'm going to play Sensor Philo, and Quintina's going to fight Master. Argument to fight Master. But if you want to exalt your creatures, then I'll let you.
Play Sanctival, Hammergram, and Seneschal. Your turn.
Excuse me, could you generate some amber? I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to Cement Shoes a Netcaster. I'll Ring of Invisibility a Sensor Philo. Then I'll discard this Looter Pillage.
Someone else, Phase Shift, Punctuate Equilibrium. Ooh. That would be so sweet. Yeah, that would be extra sweet. I wish we had more Punctuate Equilibrium, because that card is just the most busted card there is. Alright, I'll say Logos.
Oh, its ability to just wreck hands. Your opponent's like carefully sculpting a hand, and you're like, lol, make you discard it.
I build Jordan, play Seaborgs, play Seaborg. Side. I will play Stack Charge. Capture one. Play Information Exchange. Did you steal one from me?
I never did.
Okay, you didn't looter pillage?
I discarded it.
Oh, because I didn't have any amber.
You didn't generate any amber.
Okay, that's fair. I'm done. We've only opened 100k DT decks. Yeah, that's another thing, right? Because we haven't seen the volume of Dark Tidings decks, even as like AOA decks.
Sanctum, discard Strange Ordination, play Bringo, play Bulwark, play Batch Magus. It's your turn, I'll draw.
Say Logos. Reap with Bill Jordan. You get the Tide. You capture two. Reap with Seaborg. Shoot. Reap with Seaborg. Shoot. Raise the Tide. Capture two. Play. Oh, I could think twice as Information Exchange before I do that. Steal that one. And then think twice this think twice. Think twice Hammergram. So Hammergram, Sensor Philo. Alright, your turn. Check with 6.
I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Whisper, Hobnobber, I'll Boot Trap.
The first double Generosity Key Abduction deck. How many AOA decks are there? There's more than 1 million, right? Or not? It's like 500,000?
Yeah, AOA is not over 1 million.
500,000 is still a lot.
Yeah. AOA dwarfs the other 3 sets that have come after it, but
Alright, I'll say Unfathomable. I'll play Hamwa, Netcaster. I will Wrath or Ruin to return those two. Well, actually, yeah, those two. Capture one. And then I'll brain drain.
This unfathomable is driving me crazy right now.
Look at the spoils. Then I'll reap with the netcaster. Toss the bull. Your turn.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to hammer grab the Tomwa. I will shifting battlefield sensor Philo. And it's your turn. All one. Go ahead.
Do the static charge thing?
I did. I have been static charging. Yeah, it's...
Say Logos will play Mobius Scroll, Captain, Reap with Seaborg, and shoot the bulwark. Your turn.
I am going to say Saurian. I am going to ostracize the Seneschal. I will play Magistra Vita. I will Spoils of Battle onto Vita. And then capture onto the sensor Philo. I will take 3 chains so that I can bury riches. And it's your turn. I'll drop it.
Stay Unfathomable. Play Echo Pearl. Play a sign in Reap Exhaust. Reap Exhaust. Your turn.
I'll say Shadows. Your turn. I'll draw 3.
Say Logos. Reap. Shoot the Jackie Jar. Grab the Tide.
Unstun. On my previous Saurian turn. Sorry, I just didn't think I was ever going to get to use a creature this game. So
I can play this Biltorden first.
I was just assuming that my status of the creatures did not matter for the rest of this game.
I'll fight Hobnubber. I'll use the scroll. Your turn.
I am going to say Shadows. I am going to Cement Shoes the Seaborg. I am going to play a Gas Pipes Malone. Whisper is going to fight the Netcaster. Say check with 6, it's your turn. Drop a chain, draw 2. Man.
Say Unfathomable. I'll play Aquatic Raider. I'll discard Maelstrom. I'll Reap with Netcaster and Exhaust the Whisper. Reap with Horrid Sign-In. I'll Echo Pearl the Gas Pipes. And to check with 6.
I am going to say Saurian. Sensor Philo is going to kill the Guild Spine. I'll play Censor Philo, and it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
That works. I'll say Sanctum. Yeah, say Sanctum. Play. Orpheal. Seneschal. Beyond. Master. And Vengigar. Your turn.
Keyforge can be fine. It's just there are combinations of of houses in this set that are just not fun to play against. Like playing Saurian versus Unfathomable is like an exercise in futility, because you're like, I need to use my creatures, and Unfathomable is like, I'm a house that is built on my opponent not using creatures. And so Saurian Sanctum right here, where it's like, I need to utilize the creatures, you know, one of the 4 card types of the game to win a game, and creatures are more than 1/4 of the game, but I mean, that's one of those like unplay tested things, in my opinion. It's like, did you play enough to realize what happens to the board state, right? I am going to say Sanctum. I will play Bulwark, Sir Bever, and Staunch Knight. I am going to heal or harm, and Censor Philo is going to kill the Alms Master, so that I can go fight you at some future point. And it's your turn. We'll draw 4. I get to actually capture one with this heal or harm. So I'll capture onto the Staunch Knight.
Say Sanctum. Pick up the archive.
Good lord. I lost this game by an embarrassing amount.
Play Light Everlasting.
Jesus. It's just like, it feels so, you feel so outclassed. It feels like you're always drawing dead, and that's the thing about Keyforge in previous sets. It didn't feel like you were drawing dead half the time.
Play Trial by Water. Capture 1, reset the tide.
Well, I'm glad that deck won, because it should have won the game I played with it.
Yeah. Reap.
They're all exalted.
I guess I could actually like Tina first, or Sargasso. Good one less Amber. Not really exalted. So, okay. I'll play Dry the River.
Okay.
Your turn.
I am going to say sorry, and I'm going to throw this Trojan Sauropod in the trash can. I can't believe I'm losing with a deck with a very powerful card, Trojan Sauropod, in it. I am going to play Venator Altum and Cornicent Octavia. This Censor Philo is going to fight this Alms Master, I killed you once, please stay dead. And then this Censor Philo is going to fight Orpheon. Sorry, Orpheol. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. Oh yeah.
What size? Oh, okay.
This he took damage.
Say Logos.
You think of Instrument of Silence. I think Kozlaz. I know you said scratch that, but I think you're thinking of Instrument of Silence.
Play movie scroll, play core, play the Borgs, Reap with the Bill Jordan, raise the tide, capture 2, Reap.
That's game. I have this Ransack now that I'm at the bottom. I have this Brend now that I'm at the bottom of the deck. I also have this First or Last, which I could have used. I totally forgot that was in the
You also
deck.
just you can raise tide with Fragasso. I don't know if you
I do not care.
Okay.
I have no. Yeah. I will be delaying the game. I will be extending my misery, my disgust at the game. What a blowout. Like, look at no keys. Like, you lose a game that bad and you're like, did I do something wrong? But it's literally me playing
the
stuff.
deck just like doesn't have a way to
I just
the board,
was
right?
just playing stuff onto the board and then not getting to use my stuff.
Yeah. Again, this set suffers from removal.
It is the rock paper scissors in this set and like the draw orders and stuff like that make you go crazy because you're like, am I bad at this game? Right? You lose a game with no and that was I won with this deck earlier, right? So it's like I got to see what the deck is capable of, and then I play another game and I forged no keys. And you're just like, okay, well,
all right.
I'm gonna go play Path of Exile.
Wimpy with the 3-0, Doctor of Mapledale with the 2-1.
Could have been 3-0
for the Doctor, because
yeah.
it should have beaten Wimpy, but Wimpy was definitely, I guess, the 2 that were gonna advance regardless of that aspect.
Yes, they did it. The ones that were supposed to advance advanced.
Yeah. So that's the justice was done. Murtani, number 1. Look at that. So good. Only 2 more. Just 2 more pods. The next pod has the qualifier deck in it. Holcomb the Dreadfully Peculiar. And 2 3-0s. So that one might be a bit spicy, the Borpa. That one might be a bit spicy. That's a lot of gas. This deck was pure gas.
Holcomb? Yeah. I didn't get to play it.
Yeah, but you will.
I didn't get to play it because I had a cool deck too, but you had that insane logo. Okay, so I think the problem with round 2 was Justin had that stupid Logos turn
that one
time. I have not forgot. I don't remember. A night gets done. I don't remember the vast majority of the games, but I remember that stupid Logos turn. I was on tilt before that, but I don't think I've ever recovered from that turn.
Tilting for literal months.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the next 2 pods should be pretty good, based on the amount of wins.
I love the name, the Implacable Dr. Binder.
It's really good. It's a good name. It is the underdog in this pod. The next pod as the 2-1.
There's 3. Yeah. There's the one.
Arctic Ishtar of the Dojo is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Akari of North Garest Harbor. It sounds like some EverQuest names. All right. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Clickable Dr. Binder.
We'll be back Wednesday with the next group, and then Sunday the last one, and then we'll get the brackets out.
This is the Clickable Dr. Binder is the Tide Warp Mecha Buoy deck. So
okay.
that's that deck. And
okay.
oh man, if it had Keyforge, this deck would be unstoppable, I think, because it also has a Fangtooth Cavern.
Oh yeah.
So
anyway, final pod of round 2 will be Sunday, and then I'll make the bracket that night. I'll release the bracket to be filled out, and we won't start the next pod until the following Sunday, or we won't start the tournament until the following Sunday. So you'll have a whole week to fill it out, which should be good, and I'll get the word out on the Reddit and all the Discords and all that stuff so people can fill it out. We'll give out prizes based on the number of people entering. I think we have a whole other box of DT.
yeah, it's sealed.
Yeah, we still have a whole other box of DT.
Unopened sealed boxes.
So we have a good amount of prizes we can potentially get out, depending on how many people enter. So Monday we'll probably do Descent, and then Wednesday we can do a Gauntlet, which will probably be Mervigig Gauntlet.
Yeah, so 1 week from now, Descent Legacy, whatever it's called.
Descent, Legends of the Dark, Descent into the dungeon.
Descent into.
I can't remember what it's called. It's not Road to Legend. Road to Legend was 2nd edition, the app. I think it's the Legends of the dungeons. I don't remember. Anyways, it's been burning a hole in my table because the app's not out yet, and I have the game, which sucks. But it is what it is. The release date is not Friday, but our store sold it, so whatever. It's fine. We'll do the first, probably at least the first scenario of that.
It's in the book, right?
We will probably end up playing it before then, because if it comes out Friday, I'm gonna want to play it Friday. And we have housemates that
actually
are interested in playing it. When one of our housemates never wants to play board games with us, so we have to take this opportunity to get him in on it. So we'll have experience at least with how the game flows, and it should be like we got 3rd edition. It's not actually Descent 3rd edition. It is Descent. That's it. And a lot of people are mad about that because the comments on threads about this Descent game are absurd.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, like, people complaining about the art.
Yeah.
Complaining that it is 3rd edition when it's not, and it's making all the other content irrelevant.
It's its own.
Which is always the complaint when something new comes. Like
it's its own stand. Well,
it's its own standalone game. Yeah.
The 2nd edition was like its own standalone box anyway, right?
Yeah, but they made an app.
There was like backwards compatible stuff, right?
Yes, Descent 2nd edition you could backwards compatible some of the models from 1st edition.
Okay.
And some of the content from 1st edition.
But the thing is, it's not like your 1st edition doesn't exist anymore. So if you still enjoy,
and there's an amount of content for 2nd edition that is overwhelming. Yeah. And there's just so much stuff there. The app still exists for 2nd edition, and it's still fun. There's a lot of content for the app. They made like an endless mode for that one, like a endless dungeon delve. But this game is not Descent, as in it's not like the first 2 Descents where it's like 1v many if you actually play the game out of the box, Yeah. Like the first Mansions of Madness was. Yeah. Whereas Mansions of Madness 2nd edition was designed fully for the app. This Descent's designed fully for the app.
It's better. In my opinion.
I hate playing 1v many games for the most part. I can't think of one that I like offhand. So
because they're not balanced ever, really. Yeah.
But the minis in this game look amazing. The art, I think,
the minis are insane.
They're really good. I did post a picture on our Instagram I took earlier today of this, like, and there's 3D terrain, which is going to be really cool. It's going to pop off the table. With the minis. That should be really good, because all the other games that Fantasy Flight has put out don't have 3D terrain at all, which I mean, I usually don't care about. It's like they have terrain boards, and that's good enough for me. But the 3D terrain adds maybe just a little bit more. It's some stairs. There's some trees. Very cool. Yeah, it's designed to make one person not have fun, or a lot of people not have fun, while the other person's like, hey, I gotcha. Like the Imperial Assault game, you could do that. We never actually played that mode because I was just so interested in it. I only bought Imperial Assault when they announced an app, and I bought all of it. And that's something we need to go back and revisit, because there's still a lot of app content for that, and I still have all those pieces of that game. It's a great game. This follows that same mold of the Fantasy Flight dungeon crawlers, where you roll a bunch of dice and you build your hero and you get powers. That's always fun, right? Yeah. It's just like a good formula. Stuff. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there you go. I think we're done here.
Everyone have a good night.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on Wednesday.
Bye bye.
Bye.